Welcome back to Yoga is Life. I'm Jill. Today we're exploring Santosha, the practice of contentment. Contentment is often misunderstood. We hear the word and we imagine settling, lowering our expectations, or giving up on our dreams. But Santosha actually asks something entirely different of us. It asks us to stop postponing our lives. So many of us live in the space between now and when. I'll be happy when I have more time. I'll finally relax when this project is finished. I'll feel confident when I lose the weight. I'll be enough when. There's always another destination waiting just beyond where we are. But Santosha gently interrupts that cycle. It reminds us that peace isn't something we earn. It's something we choose to notice. That doesn't mean that we stop growing. It doesn't mean we stop setting goals or pursuing meaningful work. Growth is beautiful. But growth rooted in self-acceptance feels very different from growth rooted in self-criticism. One says, I have to become someone else before I'm worthy. The other says, I am already enough and I'm still growing. That's the invitation of Santosha, to discover that enough isn't found somewhere in the future. Enough is available right here and right now. Before we continue, take a slow breath in and an easy breath out. Again. Notice that your breath never tries to become someone else's breath. It doesn't rush. It doesn't compete. It simply arrives. Each inhale gives the body exactly what it needs in that moment. And each exhale lets go of what is no longer needed. There is nothing missing. Perhaps that's one of the greatest teachers of contentment. Life is always unfolding one breath at a time. Not 5 breaths from now, not tomorrow, right now. One of the quickest ways to lose contentment is through comparison. Comparison convinces us that someone else has figured out life better than we have. We compare our bodies, our careers, our relationships, our homes, and even our healing. Without realizing it, we begin measuring our lives against someone else's highlight reel. But comparison is impossible because no one else has lived your life. No one carries your story. No one has your lessons. Your enough was never meant to look like theirs. When we stop looking sideways, we finally have the chance to look inward. And often what we discover is that life is already much fuller than we realized. How often do we rush through the present because we're already thinking about what's next? We're making dinner, but thinking about tomorrow's meeting. We're on vacation, but worrying about work. We're with the people we love while mentally rewriting our to-do list over and over. Our bodies are here, but our minds are somewhere else. Santosha gently calls us home. Home to this conversation. Home to this cup of coffee. Home to this sunset. to this ordinary Wednesday. Not because these moments are extraordinary, but because these are our lives. If we're always waiting for a better moment, we risk missing the one that we're living. And sometimes contentment feels out of reach. On difficult days, the word itself can feel impossible. When that happens, gratitude becomes a doorway. Not forced positivity, not pretending everything is perfect. Simply noticing what is already supporting you. Maybe it's your breath moving effortlessly through your lungs. Maybe it's someone who checked in on you. Maybe it's clean water, a warm meal, a safe place to rest tonight. Gratitude does not erase hardship. It simply reminds us that hardship is not the whole story. In yoga philosophy, we often speak about balancing effort and ease. Too much effort becomes striving. Too much ease becomes stagnation. Santosha lives somewhere in between. It asks us to keep showing up for our lives while letting go of the constant belief that we need to prove ourselves. To work hard without believing that our worth depends on the outcome. To rest without feeling guilty. To celebrate progress without demanding perfection. This is the sweet spot where we continue growing, not because we aren't enough, but because life itself is always unfolding. One of the hardest things for many of us is receiving. Receiving help, receiving rest, receiving kindness. When I met my husband, I was uncomfortable receiving compliments from him. I had spent so many years attached to a narcissistic abuser, someone who never said anything nice to me and made me earn every little piece of praise, that it felt wrong to hear these things, unsolicited and unearned. So together we made it a practice for me to accept one compliment a day from him without responding in a self-deprecating manner. I can admit it was extremely hard for me to do, but it taught me that I didn't have to earn kindness. I didn't have to earn love or support. We have become so accustomed to earning everything that simply allowing ourselves to be supported can feel uncomfortable. But nature reminds us that support is everywhere. The ground beneath your feet never asks you to deserve it. The air doesn't ask you to earn your next breath. The sun doesn't shine only for the people who have done enough. Support is already here. Santosha is learning to receive it. I want to leave you with a simple question. What if nothing needed to happen before you allowed yourself to feel whole? Not because life is perfect. Not because you've accomplished everything on your list, but because your worth never depended on these things. Santosha reminds us that contentment isn't the end of the journey. It's the way we walk it. May you continue to grow. May you continue to dream. May you continue to evolve, But may you also remember to pause, look around, and recognize the quiet abundance that already exists within and all around you. So until next time, may you move through your day with a little more presence, a little more gratitude, and a little more trust that in this moment, you are enough, exactly as you are. Thank you for spending this time with me. As always, yoga reflects life. Yoga mimics life. Yoga is life. Stay tuned for a meditation to support this practice. I started this podcast because I love the ethical lessons of yoga and I love sharing them with you. That's why I'm committed to keeping this and my video content free. If you'd like to support my work or simply say thank you, visit www.buymeacoffee.com/Jilly. You can also find me on Instagram at yogaislife_pod. Again, that's yogaislife_pod. You'll find links to all of my new Yoga is Life merchandise right there on my Instagram page. Find a comfortable position and allow your body to feel supported. Whether you're sitting or lying down, take a moment to notice all of the places where your body meets the chair, the floor, the furniture beneath you. You don't have to hold yourself up quite so much. Let yourself be held. Take a slow, easy breath in through your nose and gently sigh it out through your mouth. Again, a slow inhale and a long, unhurried exhale. One more time, breathing in and letting go. Now allow your breath to return to its own natural rhythm. There's nothing you need to change. There's nothing you need to control. Simply notice. Notice the inhale as it arrives. Notice the exhale as it leaves. The breath asks for nothing. It doesn't strive. It doesn't compare. It simply comes and goes. Just as the tides come in and roll back out again. Allow your awareness to settle here with this breath, with this moment, with yourself. As thoughts arise, and they will, welcome them with kindness. You don't need to chase them away. You don't need to push them away. Imagine each thought as a cloud drifting across a wide open sky. Some will move quickly, others will linger. But the sky itself remains spacious, steady, unaffected. You are not the clouds. You are the sky. Now bring your attention to your body. Notice your feet without judging them, simply noticing. Your legs, your hips, your abdomen rising and falling with each breath, your chest, your shoulders. Allow them to soften just a little bit. Your hands, your jaw, your forehead, your eyes, your whole body. Not asking it to be different, not wishing it were younger, stronger, more flexible, more energetic, but simply appreciating this body for carrying you through another day. Silently offer it these words. Thank you. Now bring to mind the tendency we all share. The habit of believing that happiness lives somewhere just ahead. I'll be content when life slows down. I'll be content when I finish this project. I'll be content when I have more money, when my body changes, when other people understand me. Notice if any of those sentences feels familiar. Without judgment, simply notice it. Then with your next exhale, imagine gently setting that sentence down. Just for this moment. You don't have to solve it. You don't have to fix it. Just let it rest. Now quietly repeat these words to yourself. There is nowhere else I need to be. Nothing I need to prove. Nothing I need to become. In this moment, I am enough. If those words feel difficult to believe, it's okay. You don't have to force them. Simply let them wash over you like gentle waves. Allow them to become a possibility, a seed, something your heart can grow into over time. Now imagine that your breath is creating space around your heart. With every inhale, a little more openness. With every exhale, a little more ease. No striving, no reaching, only receiving. Receiving this breath, receiving this moment, receiving the quiet support that has been here all along. The earth beneath you, the air surrounding you, and the steady rhythm of your own heartbeat. Life is supporting you in countless ways, even when you forget to notice. Bring to mind one simple thing you are grateful for today. Nothing extraordinary. Perhaps the warmth of sunlight through a window, the taste of your morning coffee or tea, a familiar voice, a comfortable blanket, a smile from a stranger, the sound of birds outside. Let yourself rest with that gratitude for a few breaths. Gratitude can't erase life's challenges, but it can remind us that beauty and difficulty often exist side by side. Now imagine that your heart is gently whispering one word: enough. Not as a limitation, but as a blessing. Enough love, enough breath, enough strength for today, enough hope, enough grace, enough. Allow that word to settle into every part of your being. Take a slow, nourishing breath in and gently let it go. Notice if anything has shifted. Perhaps your shoulders have softened. Perhaps your jaw has relaxed. Perhaps your mind has become just a little bit quieter. Perhaps nothing feels different at all, and that is also okay. Because we're not trying to create a particular feeling. We're trying to welcome this moment exactly as it is, without resistance, without it needing to be more, without it needing to be less. Take another breath and silently repeat, I choose to meet this moment with contentment. I choose to meet myself with kindness. I choose to remember nothing is missing. Start to deepen your breathing. Invite gentle movement back into your fingers, back into your toes. Rolling your shoulders down and away from your ears, and stretching in whatever way feels nourishing for you. And before you return to your day, carry this with you. Contentment is not waiting at the finish line. It is here. It's in this breath. It's in this heartbeat. It is in this ordinary, beautiful moment. Move through the rest of your day with ease. Meet yourself with compassion. And remember that even as life continues to unfold, you are already whole. Namaste.